Hey guys, what's going on? This is TFA 1024, the Transformers Addict here. Um, yeah, this isn't a TFCC, this isn't an update. This is honestly something that I felt like I've needed to do for a very long time, and I apologize if you hear my mouse clicking a bunch. I just have to do that, and I could touch the screen, but maybe not. Oh, actually, it works a lot better. Um, yeah, this is a stream that I've been meaning to do for quite some time because I'm honestly really needing an outlet of some kind to express myself and to, of course, just calm myself down. And a lot of people may not be up for this type of stream. So if you don't want to watch this one, I advise that you go watch something else, perhaps another one of my videos, perhaps a couple of my friends' videos. Just, don't watch this if you don't want to hear about dramatic crap or, stress related stuff or all that fun stuff. Just don't. I advise that you don't if you don't want to hear it. This stream also is not going to be very interactive because this is a very serious matter at the moment. Not involving my family or anything, not saying like, oh, we're struggling with money still and everything. This is just something personal that I feel like I need to do because my good buddy Lockbot CRM has done stuff like this. He's actually, just expressed himself on YouTube, which I think is amazing and awesome and all that fun stuff. I honestly think that's a really good way to express yourself because that's what YouTube is about. It's about creativity. It's about expression. It's about showing what you can do on the channel, what you can do regardless of, regardless of creativity and expression. And, when I come onto YouTube every day, when I see the number of subscribers that I have, to see how many people enjoy my content, that fills me with so much glee. It really does. That fills me with so much glee, so much joy, so much happiness. But at the same time, because most of you know, I've been suffering with, I guess, seasonal depression, monthly depression. I don't know exactly. It's like there are moments where I'm perfectly fine, and then there are moments where I'm just completely down. I am completely upset. I am just down in the gutter altogether. And it sucks. It is not fun. It is not an experience that I wish upon anyone, not even my worst enemies. Because frankly, depression is something that should not even really just be experienced. And to most of my younger viewers, I hate to throw a hardball at you guys, but you're going to experience it because life is difficult as it can be. A lot of people make it easy. Adults make it look like it's easy. It's not. That's the reason why they're so stressful all the time. That's the reason why sometimes, they act the way they do, because we're only human. We experience emotions. If we were made of stone, then yeah, that'd be a whole different ballgame. But unfortunately, we aren't stone, we aren't animals, and we are humans. We suffer, we suffer depression. We go through sadness. We go through despair and doubt and all that, terrible stuff. We go through illnesses and, just go through that kind of stuff. And, I know I'm kind of rambling on at the moment, but for the time being, just wanted to give a rundown. So let me get to my actual point. The reason why I am actually doing this live stream is honestly a way to just express myself and to share with you guys what exactly is going on. Because frankly, I think you have the right to know why the videos have been delayed, especially like Infinite Chaos and such. It's beneficial to me because it makes me feel better. And most likely I'm kind of setting myself up here for, I guess, troll bait. And God knows that I haven't experienced that already with a certain YouTuber who is kind of always in the back of my mind, unfortunately, despite I try to ignore him. That's one thing also that's kind of been really bugging me lately. I'm not going to mention this YouTuber's name, but I will mention his presence. For those of you who know, a while back, there was a YouTuber who made a video about me trying to expose me for who I am. And unfortunately, he is still being brought up to this very day, somehow, some way. and people constantly keep asking me about the certain video that was made, and I keep trying to tell them, you know, I just try to forget it. If you want to believe it, go ahead, but you know me, you know who I am. And also, why would you even consider just believing that person? You know, it's sick. It's honestly sick, and it's sad for someone else to believe how I am based on someone else's point of view. If that person thinks I'm that way, you know, that's fine. You have your individual thought. You have your own free will. I can't control what you guys think. But if you're going to believe him over me on how I act and how I am towards people, then that is totally on you. But I want you to know that despite how convincing his evidence is and everything, that despite, you know, how, you know, I guess honestly, just despite how, you know, not manipulative, how, I guess, brutal is, how convincing, that's the word I was thinking of, how convincing it is. Don't believe it. If you're going to believe someone else's word over mine, then that's on you. I'm not going to hold a grudge about it, but, you know, it's done. But yeah, people have been constantly asking me about the video. I'm not going to name names on who's been asking me, but if you watch this video and you were one of the people, then you know who you are. But please, for the love of God, just drop it. Leave it be. It's done. It's over. This person has not shown his face in a good 6 months now, I believe. So he's done. And if he decides to come back, then that's good on him. He can attack me all you want. There's a free invitation. And if people still want to believe over my own word than this person's, then again, that is your choice. It was also the same thing with like the TFA 1022 channel. People automatically thought it was me just because it said TFA, and then they didn't read the numbers. The last 2 numbers, to be exact. Everyone knows that I am TFA 1024. I am not TFA 1022. And thankfully, that whole mess was straightened out too. But yeah, it just, God, I would really appreciate it if people would stop asking me about that one YouTuber. Just, I want to forget him or them or whoever they are. I don't care. To me, they're just a troll. That's my opinion on them. If they get hurt by it, that's their fault, because every person decides how to react to certain statements and all that fun stuff. And that's one thing that confuses me about us humans. You know the saying, life, you know, in life you have choices, and every choice you make, you have control over every choice you make. And like, life is full of choices. I don't remember the proper saying. I know it's something like that, but like, everything in life is a choice. We choose to get upset over things. We choose to, you know, react over certain things. We choose to feel certain ways. We choose who to be with, you know, friend-wise, relationship-wise, just who we surround ourselves with. And, you know, it honestly just really bugs me that people get so upset over things that are said. And the internet right now is a prime example. To kind of bring recent stuff into this, a lot of people have been getting upset over the hombre memes. The one gorilla who was shot in the zoo in his exhibit, and been making memes out of it. And a lot of people have been getting upset, and that's their choice. A lot of people think it's funny. I, for one, am not one of those people. I think that's honestly disgusting and disturbing, and it needs to stop, because it was nothing but a poor animal that got shot, and people are making a joke about it. Maybe they're doing the joke as a tribute. I have no idea. If it's just for pure, you know, internet, recognition. I think that's a word. You know, if it's just automatic, you know, internet recognition, then that's kind of sick. I'm just gonna say that right now. That's why I don't really try to do things. I mean, honestly, I've been really careful about what I've been saying in my videos, all because of that one YouTuber. I've been trying to be careful about avoiding posting my face all over the internet, because as soon as I search up TFA 1024 on Google, my face is, yeah, it's everywhere in Google Images, which is kind of funny, but also kind of disturbing. So yeah. If I wanted to not show my face, I'd have to delete every single video that I have, which I don't want to do, to be honest. So yeah, let me just get back to my main point here. That person, or those people, have been on my mind because I've been constantly being reminded or asked about them. Um, you know, uh, other things that have been getting on my mind is school. And I know a lot of people have been talking to me about this. In fact, not only just a year ago did me, Swagwave SM, that voice actor, Lockbot CRM, and All Hail Megatron 1000 had a giant fucking Google Hangouts intervention to pretty much explain my side of, the story of why I was being so negative on my Facebook. And, I get it. A lot of people don't want to surround themselves with type of negativity, seeing people post sad stuff like, oh, I want my life to end and everything, and I don't think I'm going to be successful, and I get that. And I'm still glad to have these guys as my friends today. Granted, I don't talk to them as much because, again, we all have lives. But I'm kind of going through that same situation right now. Or again, rather, because, history likes to repeat itself. So, yeah, I'm struggling with school once again. And for those of you who don't know my age, I am actually 20 years old. I may look like a teenager, but I'm 20 years old. And I am in my 6th year of high school, and I am not pleased. I am frankly embarrassed, I am humiliated, and I am ashamed of myself that I am not out of there yet. I want to be out of there. I want to get my diploma. But it has become so fucking frustrating and difficult and overwhelming to hear that I only have till I am 22 years old, which is only a year from now, because I'll be 21 this October 24th, and then I only have, so I'm 22 that year, that next year. Right when I turned 21, I only got 1 year to finish, and I only need so many credits, and I need to get my GPA bumped up. But I'm not smart, or at least I don't think I am. I'm smart when it comes to certain things, like, hey, if you ask me about anything about Transformers, yeah, I know everything. Sorta. I'm still learning. If you ask me scientific questions, yeah, I know that too. Math, no. English, like with grammar and everything, I don't care about that. I don't. I find it kind of stupid. The only thing you should honestly have are periods and commas, in my opinion. I don't know. Capital letters, I kind of find that stupid, but at the same time, it does make it look a little bit more better, so I don't know. But what else? Summarizing stuff after I read something, I'm no good at that either. At least if it's something that I'm interested in, then yeah, I'm good at that. But if not, if it's like you give me, say, a paper on basic everyday schedules, or working at an office or something like that, yeah, I will not know what I am reading, because frankly, I don't care. If it does not interest me, I will not read it, and therefore I will not summarize it, because that's boring to me. And granted, school has to do that. What else? Social studies, if you ask me about certain, questions for social studies or U.S. history, or, even just world history, I'll know some stuff, but I won't know everything. Now, here's my situation. I am at 1.18 credits, which honestly means I am at least 81 credits away from getting my state required or my school required credits. At least, or no, that's my GPA. I'm sorry. So yeah, I think that's right. I don't know. Last I was told it was either 116 or 112, but I need a 2. So I think it was like 1.12. And then I needed, I think it was 81 credits from what I know. No? Okay, I don't know. 1.16 maybe? No? I don't know my credits. But that was basically last I was told. And from when I did the math, it said I needed like 81 more points for my GPA. Credit-wise, I have 18 because I don't have 18. I have 16? Yeah, I think it's 16. I don't know. I'm on the 18 credit program, and there's a 24 credit program, but I don't want to do that because that's just going to keep me there longer. I'm going to have to stay there an extra year. And frankly, it doesn't matter, because if I get the 18 credit diploma, it's the same exact thing as a 24 credit diploma. It's just shorter time if I pass those classes. Now, let me get back to what I was saying about my depression. as most of us all know, most of my general audience, who is most likely over my age or in the teenage years, have all gone through depression. I'm pretty sure, the people who are watching this video right now have gone through depression, and it is not fun. And you can know how you guys know how bad it is, how bad it interferes with your life choices, with school, with doing YouTube videos, with doing whatever. You just want to either sit in bed and lay down and go to sleep, or you honestly just want to die. I'm in the middle. I'm not gonna lie. It's been a constant struggle. And before I even started doing this video, I literally had a full-on emotional breakdown in front of my parents. I literally sat there and I cried for 15 minutes straight because I want my parents to be proud of me that I'm going to get my high school diploma. And it has become such a trial, a pointless pursuit, in my opinion, to try and continue these classes just to get nothing but a fucking piece of paper that ain't worth crap. That's all it is. It is literally some sort of authenticized piece of paper that is supposedly the gateway to my life, to go to college and, to get a good job and everything. And nowadays, I know how it is in the economy because it is not easy getting a job. I have applied for Toys R Us, for Wendy's, for Target, for GameStop. I also applied for Publix, and no one called back. And because I have to constantly keep updating my application, I failed to do that because I didn't know. It's like every month. So keep that in mind. Life advice with TFA. If you apply for something, be sure to update it every month. They say every 30 days. So that's obviously a month. So make sure you do that. And it's been a struggle. It honestly feels as though life is just laughing at me. I feel so pathetic. I feel so weak, and I don't want to fight anymore. I really don't. And I even talked to the guys in the Transformers Insane Asylum chat. And a lot of them were very helpful. They were really trying to, persuade me that I need to continue, that I need to go on. And so has Lockbot, and so has, All Hail Megatron and Swagwave and that voice actor, and, all my YouTube friends, every one of my friends on Facebook. And it's incredible that I get that much support. And I'm just too thick-headed to just change my decision. Because when I'm in a certain mindset, I can't get out of it. And when I say I can't, I honestly mean I cannot, because another thing you guys should know about me is I have fight or flee syndrome. And basically what that is in fancy terms, or in less fancy terms, is that if a confrontation or a challenge approaches me, I have the choice to either fight it and face it head on, or flee, which is just running away. And frankly, I honestly run away. I run away every time. I am not one to have confrontations with anyone. It was like that whole situation back then with that one YouTuber. I begged him to stop, and he wouldn't. And I honestly just gave up. So I ran away. I let him do his thing. People believed him. And, there's that. And I'm not one to just, I don't like fighting. I'm honestly really paranoid and shy and afraid to upset people because I greatly dislike it. And I have done things and I have said things throughout all my life that have really hurt people, to the point where I thought I was going to lose them. They're gone. I can't get them back. Even my own mother. I have been so scared to talk to my parents because I feel like I'm going to break the bond that I have with them, despite that they are my parents. And granted, they aren't my blood parents, but they are my adopted parents, and I love them just as I would my blood parents. And it bugs me, and it scares me. And the same thing with the friends. I'm scared about losing all the good friends that I have here on YouTube and Facebook and Twitter and Instagram, Google Hangouts, DeviantArt, all that fun stuff. I don't want to lose anyone at all. I really don't. So if I end up annoying you guys, or if I end up, somehow upsetting you by something that I say that isn't supposed to intentionally hurt you or anything, then please understand that I do not mean it. If I wanted to intentionally hurt someone, I would, but I don't. I hate it. I hate upsetting people. Absolutely do. Even if they're a random person. I hate it. I was always taught that life is supposed to be filled of peace and happiness until I learned about wars. Then that all kind of flew out the window. But my general overlook on life when I was younger is that I wanted to be happy. And I was happy. I was a smiling, bright little kid. And, I enjoyed every aspect of my life. I collected Transformers from when I was 4 years old, which is when Armada started, up till now. And it is absolutely ridiculous how drastic of a change in emotion you can see within years can affect your life. Now, I am not one to honestly, I am not one to give or to follow my own advice. I will give advice, but I will not follow my own advice because I'm just thick-headed that way. I'm stupid. And what I'm trying to say is, if you guys have a dream, if you have a hope, if you have a goal, do not lose sight of it. You have to keep pushing. Because I know how it is right now with life. It can get really difficult. I constantly have to look at my mom, who is now currently blind in her right eye. I think it's her right eye, or left eye, I'm sorry. Her left eye, who is suffering with emphysema. Just slowly watching her die each and every day, somehow getting worse. And now she's having problems breathing. And her final hours are, they are coming. And I am beyond scared. Because once I lose her, I'm not just losing my mother, I am losing my grandmother as well. And I'm scared. I am honestly scared. I am terrified beyond belief. Because without her, I don't think I would make it in this world. The same with my dad. I mean, even if he lives with me, if my if my mom does die and he ends up staying, I don't know. I'm just beyond scared. I apologize for the silence. Someone has messaged me on Facebook who is watching this stream, so please, just use the live chat because I don't want to pause it just to respond to Facebook messages. And I know you can hear me, so please, just be nice. Anyway, my point is, I'm scared for my life. And what do I mean by that? I mean, I'm scared for my own life, like to see how it goes by. Not like I'm being suicidal or anything right now. No. I honestly mean like I am scared for my very life. Like I want to continue it. I want to see it, go the way I want it to. And I know, you have to make that happen. But it is such a chore and such a trial. And, I know people say like life is like a video game, life is like a journey, but I think I already used all my extra lives because I'm too weak. I feel too weak. I honestly feel as though I cannot keep fighting any further. And, like I said, I'm not losing my family. I'm just scared that I'm going to lose them someday. I mean, my mom is 72, my dad's 78 now. So they're getting up there. They are really getting up there. And at this rate, I believe my mother is most likely going to die first. And then if she dies, my dad's going to go right with her. I guess in terms of taking his own life, because from what my dad says, my mom means everything to him. And as sweet as that is, I'm not going to be able to make it without them. And I want to be. And that's why I give props to everyone out there who are currently at least 20 years old or older and getting on their own and going and doing wonderful things with their lives. I cannot give you guys enough credit. You guys are strong. And I hope your family is doing well. But I can't be strong anymore. And I want to be, but I just can't. And, if Lockbot or Swagwave or if that voice actor or, oh hell, Megatron end up watching this. Guys, I really am sorry. I feel like I've let you all down because I know that intervention that we had a while ago meant a lot, and it really did. And I honestly tried to get my life on track, but it's been very difficult. And so if you guys end up watching this, please, I sincerely apologize, and I hope this doesn't affect our friendship in any way whatsoever. Because I'm really scared to if I decide to quit school, then I lose all my friends. Because it's like no one's going to want to be associated with a high school dropout. And to get back onto YouTube related topic, I guess I'm also sorry for everything that I have caused within the YouTube community. If I happen to do anything in the YouTube community at all wrong, wrong to you guys. I feel like sometimes when I don't provide videos, I'm not keeping my content current, and it's not fair to you guys that your entertainment should be delayed because of my personal stuff. And I also find it unfair that I have yet to do lines for a couple people, and this personal crap as well as school has been getting in the way of things. I find it really just unfair to everyone who I've tried to friend and interact with and ended up either causing them discomfort or they ended up seeing my depressing side like this and I kind of pushed them away or they decided to leave. Because I understand no one wants to be surrounded by negativity all the time. It's not fun. It's not, it's not something you want to do because all that does is drag the other people down. So it's best to give some space to yourself. But at the same time, it's like if your friends want to talk to you and you're pushing them away, then it doesn't work. So it's kind of like a giant clusterfuck for me because I have that issue sometimes with people and, it isn't fun. Also, I want to apologize for all the language that I have in my videos. I know a lot of young kids, I believe, started watching this video, and they heard my language on my live streams. And don't swear or anything. It's not, it shows you got a weak mind. It's not appropriate. And to the parents who end up watching this video or watch this with their kids or whatever, I sincerely do apologize for my language because your kids should not be, hearing this type of stuff. But yeah, I'm honestly really, really just fed up. And, to make matters worse and not to sound like a whiny little baby or anything, but I now have to kind of give up my Transformers for a good while. And that's going to be one of the hardest things I have to do because as much as this is going to sound like, oh, I just get these Transformers just because I like to enjoy them and such, but I also use them for another purpose. There is another reason why, but it's different. You see, oh, excuse me. You see, a while ago, I was talking to my good buddy, Mike Mouse 74. And I've also talked to BC about this and a few other friends, and they kind of told me that I get Transformers often, and I do. I honestly do. I haven't gotten them in as much though, just because I've been worrying about my parents' financial condition and everything, which honestly is not getting any better because bills just keep going up. But I honestly just get Transformers sometimes just as a coping skill. Because frankly, when I get a new one, It's like adding a new addition to my plastic family. And I know that's weird to say, but that's what they are. They are more than just toys to me. No matter how many times people have told me to sell them to help my family, or to, why do you collect toys? You're a 20-year-old man. I look at it as from my very first figure receiving from my parents to seeing that collection grow and symbolize what that bond is with my family. Because when I look at all the figures and all the stuff that I have, I just look at the Transformers. That shows how strong of a bond I had with my family, to see how much it grew. Because it didn't just start from parents to son. It literally started from grandson to son, or from grandson to grandparents, and then from son to grandparents, and then from parents to son. That is exactly how it felt. It showed how much it developed within that amount of time. And I was just so happy. And my dad, being the buzzkill slash negative source that he is sometimes, decided to up and say this in his own words. He said, I understand that you see these figures, that you continuing to get figures is a symbol of how our family grew, how our bond grew. But think of how less figures you're getting as a bond slowly starts to break, meaning that their final hours are coming. And that cut me really deep, because I cannot imagine a world without my parents. And I'm not religious at all, because so many bad things have happened within my life that I doubt the very existence of God or any other deity like a Buddha or, anything like that. And, it may be inconsiderate to some of my religious viewers, and I apologize for that, but you also got to understand that I have my right to believe what I want to believe. So if you want to get upset, that is totally your choice. But I am sorry if it offends you. And that was hard to hear. That was really, really hard to hear. To even imagine a world without my parents, to just have them not see me do anything that every other child's son or parents have witnessed, to see them walk down the graduation aisle, or not aisle, the stand, the podium, to see them just take the graduation walk, to see them have their first girlfriend or boyfriend, to see them get married, to see them have kids, to get grandkids, to, be part of their wedding. I don't think I'm going to be able to experience that with my parents. And I am beyond scared. And I'm really scared about just losing my friends and losing my family and just being alone throughout all my life. I've done everything I can. A lot of people are going to say, listen to all this and say, oh, you haven't done everything you can. I have. I fought to my limit, and even more people are trying to push me beyond my limit. And I don't even know if I have any more strength to give, to muster, to just do it, to just go through life. I really do apologize to a lot of you guys out there who are watching this and you're thinking, what's going on with TFA? Why is this so depressing? I want it to be, easy. every person wants life to be easy. But when you start to have reality slap yourself in the face, just slap yourself in the, God, to slap you in the face repeatedly, day after day, seeing time go by, it's overwhelming. I'm sorry a lot of you guys have to endure this. I don't have an outlet. I don't know who to turn to. And I don't want to dump my problems on my friends. And I don't want to dump them on my viewers, but I don't know what else to do, because if I just bottle this up, then I'm just going to blow eventually. And I don't want to do that. But I want you guys to know this isn't some sort of pity party. This isn't some sort of form of trying to get sympathy. This is honestly something to just express myself and to just help myself, to give myself a benefit. I honestly just want to be happy again. And I know, I know I've put you guys through a lot of crap in the past. I'm just going to say the stupid name. I don't care. I know you guys have witnessed people like TFA 1022 and Bash and Robbins and a lot of other YouTubers who have tried to kind of well, actually, those are just the two. One was a joke. The other one was just trying to be a, troll. And I know a lot of people on this channel who are still with me to this very day have seen what I've gone through and everything. And sometimes I feel like they think that, I feel, oh God, I don't even know. I honestly just don't even know. 5 dislikes. That's fine. Just saw that out of the corner of my eye. Yeah, I know this is going to get a lot of hate, but expression on YouTube is something that probably will, because no one likes to see that kind of stuff. I don't know. I'm sorry, guys and girls, because I am not sexist. God. I can see why other YouTubers sort of do this kind of thing, because I'm actually starting to feel a bit better. But I still kind of feel bad at the same time that a lot of you guys have to be subject to this, to be practically exposed to this kind of side of me, just because, despite that I am for pure entertainment and for fun, and I do these videos, or I do videos, I feel as though it's good for me sometimes. It honestly it feels good to do something like this. For once, I don't want to run away from this. I actually want to face this head on. As for school and everything, I have no freaking idea. I honestly want to give up. But if I do that, then I'm setting a bad example for other people. So I don't know. But again, I want to apologize for the stuff that you guys, have endured with me through the years. I want to apologize for the lack of videos and for, just for the people that have seen this side of me, and I ended up pushing away, or they left because, again, they don't want to be surrounded by that kind of stuff. And You know, it just, it breaks my heart to know that that I have to constantly just go through stuff like this, and it really makes me feel bad that you guys have to be exposed to it, because I don't want to do this to you guys. If I wanted to, you know, I would. But again, I'm just one for entertainment and for, you know, fun. But it doesn't help matters when I'm so just down all the time, which I honestly don't want to be. It's also, like I said, it's just with school not going the way I want it to, despite that I'm actually trying, with getting a job, putting in applications everywhere, calling these people up, trying to beg them and pester them to finally get a job. That's also just been adding on, you know, just surrounding myself just by myself pretty much. That doesn't help matters any, but I can't get out of the house. Just not being able to get my Transformers anymore really bugs me, because I've had those all my life, and there are a lot of figures that I really do want to get because Hasbro is knocking them out of the park. The fear of losing my friends, of losing my very family, of losing everyone that I know is beyond terrifying me, and it's always in the back of my mind. With the crap that goes here on YouTube, with that one YouTuber, he's in the back of my mind. Just a lot of stuff is really going on, and you guys deserve to know this, because you're my fellow addicts, you're my friends, you're my fans. Positive or negative feedback, I don't care. If you guys are contributing in any way, shape, or form, then that's fine. The thumbs down tells me that you don't want to see this type of video. That's perfectly fine to me. I appreciate that. That's why there's less of them now, because I don't want to do that. But I've really been struggling, guys, and it means the world to me that you are still standing by me to this very day, because it shows how determined you are to still support me, to love me, to like me. And I couldn't be happier to have people like you involved in my life, and I would love it if I got to meet you all in a live stream or something. All 200 or no, not all 200, all 763 of you. I think it was 63. That'd be awesome. And I've met a lot of great people throughout my years. I am so grateful. So grateful. And, I thank each and every one of you. Thank you for showing how much you care about me. Thank you for showing how much you like me. Thank you for showing your love, your support, your dedication, your appreciation. Just thank you for being here with me to this very day, because if you weren't, I doubt I would be. And I mean that as in form of YouTube, like I'm not going to be dead or whatever. And Infinite Chaos Episode 5, by the way, is indeed coming. It's just been a very, very difficult time to actually try and film it. I'm actually going to try and do some filming tonight, but also, I really have just been really struggling with school and everything, that that's been getting involved with what I do. And I thank all of you. I honestly thank all of you. And to the people who have unsubscribed for me, like one of the YouTubers who believed in that one other YouTuber who made that exposed video of me, despite you were with me for such a short time, and who knows, maybe you'll stumble upon this video again, but despite you were there for me for so long, means a lot to me. And I'm really thankful for all of you guys. So thank you very much. Like, seriously, thank you. And I hope to see many more of you guys joining the addict group, because it's really good to see how many people can enjoy content and can enjoy just you being you. So I'm gonna try not to do these type of videos all the time, but to those of you who dislike, despite freedom of speech and everything, please understand that this video was honestly just made, to just express myself, to just help myself feel better. And I doubt the people who dislike this are here, but before you guys dislike, please understand that this video is literally, honestly, just meant to get a lot of things off my chest and to just help myself. Anyway, honestly, I think that's all I have to say in this video. So, guys, again, I want to apologize for all the stuff that you guys have endured with me through the years. I want to thank you guys for sticking with me through the good, through the bad, through the meh, and just being my fellow addicts. Now, before I do go, I want to ask, what type of videos do you guys want to see on here? Because I'm gonna I know I keep promoting TFA plays and TFA reviews and Infinite Chaos and Transformers Union and United Warriors the movie, but I want to know what else you guys have in mind. If you can type it in the live chat before this ends, that's fantastic. I would like to see that type of interaction. But if you can't, then please, by all means, just leave a comment down in the comment section down below, and I'll be sure to read it. And who knows, maybe well, actually, no, not even maybe. I'll definitely take your suggestion and put some videos that you guys want to see. As far as review goes, I think I finished up wave 4 of the deluxes. I know I had Prowl, and I know I had Ironhide, and I know I had I think I had Sunstreaker up as well. If not, I think what I was going to do was I was going to either do Mirage or Sunstreaker, and then I think it was either going to be Battle Core Optimus Prime / Nova Prime Reaper label review, and then Optimus Maximus and Nova Maximus. But I don't know. I can try. I don't know. I am, of course, going to do Titan's Return, but I want to go through things in order and go through that because I think that's going to be a lot more beneficial on my part. Despite that these are old figures and everything, I'm not one to constantly, just go with what's new. I like to take my time because I just like to. There is going to be a new sort of collection, update sort of thing, I guess. TFA Hall, maybe, I guess. / TFA Mail. Actually, I did the emails already, so you don't have to send me any. But if you guys want to, you can, or just leave a comment down in the comment section down below, and maybe I can feature that in TFA Mail. That'd be cool. Nothing too long, please. Like if you have like one question or a couple, then that's fine. But like no long freaking paragraphs or anything, because I'm not gonna be able to stretch that into like a 5-minute video. Yeah, I will be posting a photo on Instagram that I got some new stuff. Actually, I didn't buy it. It was actually around my local neighborhood. People were throwing it out, and then my dad found it, and he told me about it, and we actually went out to go grab it. So we kind of did that. It's not really stealing if it's trash, because one man's trash is another man's treasure or pleasure, one of the two. But yeah. So anyway, guys, that's really pretty much it. Again, if anyone here watches this video and you don't like it, just understand that this is an expression video and also a rant and a way for me to help myself and just kind of make myself feel a little better, because again, you guys deserve to know what's going on in my life, and it's also a reason as to why videos have been delayed, and why the episode 5 of Infinite Chaos has been delayed as well. So there's that. But yeah, so that's okay. That's for real, actually, pretty much it. To end this video on a nice note, let's give out some shout outs. So shout outs go to my good buddies Martimus Prime, Merit Movies, Yoshi Dude, DW Nuts Reviews Stuff and Things, and also Commander Thorn Productions, as well as Nemesis Krieger, how do you say that? Like, which pronunciation is that? Is it Krieger? I don't, it's one of those four. I don't want to mispronounce it, but if I do, hopefully one of the pronunciations that I said is correct. So yeah. Oh, don't worry about it. If it's Norwegian, well, hey, Norwegian, you know, that's pretty cool. Another international viewer, or international named viewer, so that's pretty cool. You know, don't worry about it. You know, and also apologies to I think it was like Awesome Dude Productions, whose lines I have delayed, as well as All Hail Megatron 1000, whose lines I also have delayed, as well as Transformers Fan 5000. I also have lines delayed, which I'll get those in. But yeah, shout outs to you guys. You guys mean a lot to me, as well as all my other you know, fellow addicts, because I would not be here without you guys. And I'm glad that a lot of you are honestly understanding what I'm going through and why I have been this way for a little while. So you guys can, you know, as time goes by. So once again and finally, that is really pretty much it for this video. I want to thank each and every one of you for watching. Please be sure to stay tuned for Transformers Infinite Chaos Episode 5. If you're eager to wait or eager to watch the new video, then by all means, you can go ahead and watch the 2 clips that I provided a couple of weeks ago. You can go see those, see how the episode is progressing. Word of advice, though, watch episode 2, or no, not episode 2. Watch clip number 2 and then number 1, because that's kind of how the order goes into play in the episode. So spoilers, but you know. Transformers Combiner Wars United Warriors, the movie, part 4 is not coming out. You know, that is not coming out at all. There are no more parts. Most likely I'll keep parts 1 through 3 up, and then maybe I'll still do part 4 after I get it on my computer and everything. But who knows? We'll see. Transformers Union's teaser trailer is going to be coming out sometime. I don't know when. It may also have a copyrighted song in it, just because I feel like it's going to have a nice feel to the trailer that I'm going to show off, so that's going to be pretty cool. TFA reviews, TFA plays, TFA mail, TFA haul, TFA rants / express are going to be coming to the channel as well, or coming back to the channel. This is definitely staying on here because this will really help me through a lot of my problems. So, oh, what else? I might introduce a new segment called TFA Highlights, but I don't know how to do that. So maybe some way, I don't know. If you guys are interested in joining Addicting Entertainment, there will be a link down in the description down below. So if you can voice act, if you can provide, you know, sound effects, if you can do scripts, if you can help edit scripts, or if you can help provide storylines, all that fun stuff, by all means, watch the video, comment what you can do on the video that's linked in the description down below, and maybe even just give me a demonstration of what you can do as well. Or honestly, no, just give me the list, and then you guys are in. You're involved. And for those of you who don't know what Addicting Entertainment is, that is also a link. You know, there's also that in the video as well, so please be sure to go check that out. And I'm probably going to be doing an updated collection video sometime soon in the future, or a part 2 of my previous one, so stay tuned for that as well. And also Transformers Foreseen Future, my sequel movie to Transformers Rising Warfare Parts 1 and 2, or basically Rising Warfare, will be coming out sometime early or late 2017. I don't know when, but there's also that. And I got a crap load of stop-motion series and projects that I want to work on, including one that I like to call Transformers Spotlight, which is basically going to be random episodes dedicated to characters with stories to kind of help support the characters. So those will be coming out, and those will probably be like 5 minutes long or something. So I don't know when those are happening, though, but that's going to happen way in the future. Anyway, guys, that's really pretty much it. So once again, I want to thank each and every one of you for watching. And if you haven't already, please be sure to hit that like button if you happen to enjoy this video. If you didn't really enjoy this video and you don't want to see more of them like this, then please, by all means, hit that dislike button. And if you are new to the channel or you are already subscribed and you want to see more of my awesome stuff, then please, by all means, hit that red subscribe button, because this is the only channel where your entertainment will be transformed. And, of course, if you want to contact me in any way, shape, or form, you can always go ahead and contact me down in the comment section down below. Post or message me via the Facebook page. Look me up anywhere on social media, including Twitter, Kick, Instagram, and Skype, as well as PlayStation Network. And you can also follow me on Instagram at TFA1024 for exclusive info and clips for content that will be uploaded on my channel as time progresses. And once again, I'd like to say, once you message me, to please be patient, and I'll be sure to reply to you guys as soon as I can. And also be appropriate, because just be nice to each other. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, that's really pretty much it. So once again, thank you all very much for watching. And I have been TFA1024, the Transformers Addict. And remember, until next time, to get addicted, stay addicted, and of course, TF Addicts for life. So, this is TFA 1024, the Transformers Addict, rolling out. Peace.